Let's make a start on a bit of editing here. The first thing I'm going to do is just take a look at trimming. Now, in the previous video, I added in all these tracks. I'm just going to highlight these and I'm just clicking and dragging over them. And I'm just going to right click and delete those. It doesn't get rid of them from my media bin, but it just leaves me with my tracks here. Now we're going to get involved in more editing here, but I just want to take a look at just trimming it. So many people just want to trim the beginning and the end of a clip. And you can see I've got two here. I've got the camera and I've got the screen. Now, if I was just doing one of these clips, I can just simply click on it and I can go to either end. So let's say I wanted to change the point where I start. I can just simply click and drag it. And so it's moving the start position or the in point. And you can see here, as I'm clicking and dragging in the left-hand side there, it's showing me the start time and the new duration of the clip. It's showing it to me in hours, minutes, seconds, and frames. So here, my start time is at 9 seconds and, sorry, just moved it a bit, 9 seconds and 5 frames. The duration is 1 minute, 39 seconds and 10 frames. So you can see I can just click and drag it. I can do the same here from the other end. I can just click and drag. This works the same on Mac and PC. So I can always drag it all the way back and I could put this one back here as well. Now these two are in sync. So what I really need to do is select both of them. I can click and drag to select both. So you can see each one that I'm touching with the mouse is actually selecting it. I could select the first one, hold down the control on a PC or the command on Mac, select them. And then when I click and drag one, it changes both. So if I wanted to, I can then just move that like that. So that's how you can do multiple clips together, and you can have more than one. Another way that you can do this is you can just move to your playhead where you want to cut, go into edit, and let me just choose one of the tracks there. If I go back into edit, there is split, which splits just the track that I'm on, or split all. Let's do split all. And you can now see, if I click on each of these, it's basically cuts it right there. So what I can do now is just press delete on the keyboard to get rid of it. So that's one way of doing it. Now, what I could do here is play to the point where I'm going to do trimming. It's very noisy. We're not going to do that. You can do it frame by frame if you want to be really precise. So you can click, click, click till you get to the right point. And you can see it moving here. It says 10 seconds and 11 frames. So you can choose precisely the right point. You could play it, listen to it, get it just right. And sometimes you might have to go backwards and forwards to get it just right. So when I click and drag now, and it's the same if I select both of them, you'll see it will lock into position. Okay, so it's actually going to that point, it's snapping. Okay, so it snaps to that point. So you could use split as well. You don't have to go into the edit menu if you're just splitting a track. On the toolbar here, just over here, just above the timeline is a split button, and the shortcut for split on the PC, on Windows, is S, and split all, if I go into here, is Control-Shift-S. Now, on the Mac it's different. Split is Command-T, and split all is Shift-Command-T. So just a little bit of a variation there. So that's a very quick look at how you can trim just the beginning and the end. You can see we've got some material here. There's probably nothing happening there. There's no audio, so we might need to get rid of that. But in the next video, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the webcam next. So I can move that around, I can resize it, and also show you how you can make that fade in and out, which starts to show you the editing process in more detail.